Claude Code can now take a long YouTube video and turn it into shorts in just a couple of minutes. The system writes scripts and viral hooks, creates an AI avatar, and edits all the B-roll for you. By the end of this video, you will understand all of the pieces that go into truly having a digital clone. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Duncan Rogoff. I'm a former art director for brands like Apple, PlayStation, and Nissan, and I now run one of the top communities for learning Claude Code and building income. So focus in, close all your open tabs, and let's build. So this is one of the videos playing on my Instagram, and while it may look simple, there are actually a lot of different moving pieces here. And so I wanted to walk you through some of the strategy behind it, what some of these pieces are, how you can prompt Claude to build out a system like this for you so you can do the same. If you want to get access to any of the prompts we use today, along with the custom skill that I built already made for you, just check the link in the description, join the community, it's only $9. If you're watching this, you probably already know that I create a bunch of long form content on YouTube, but the problem is this only lives in one place, and it's really hard to create little individual clips from it unless I want to spend a bunch of time editing. So I wanted to see if I could find a way to clone myself. What a lot of creators do is they film a long form piece of content for YouTube, and then they film a bunch of short form clips on the same topic, but that takes a lot of time to film all of these new versions and then to edit them and upload them and all of that. So I wanted to see if there was a way where I could just give Claude Code a link to my long form YouTube video, hit go, and come back to 3 short form videos already done for me completely end to end. And so why don't we fire up Claude and get this thing kicked off, and then I will walk you through the strategy behind it and all of the prompts so you can do this yourself. This is basically the anatomy of the video, kind of like how I figured out we should structure it. You've seen this style of video on any of the short form platforms, right? So we have the screen capture at the top, which occupies this section. Right here, we have the avatar at the bottom, so my little clone of myself sits in the bottom here. We have all of the caption directly in the center, kind of like across the split. And then at the top, just for the first like 3 to 6 seconds, we actually have that on-screen text hook that I was talking about. So for this, I'm going to use Opus 4.8 because it's a more complex task, it requires a lot of steps, and you need a more powerful model for it. So all I have to do is type in Shortify, and I can either actually give this a transcript and a screen capture, or what's pretty cool is I can literally just come in and copy a link address to one of my YouTube videos and paste this in, and the system will get to work. So the first thing that it's going to do is it's going to read the transcript and figure out which are the core moments that are worth keeping. From there, it's going to figure out 3 different angles for me, so I can actually come out with 3 short form clips so we can test which angles are going to work. From there, it's going to create the hook, which is arguably the most important piece of any short form video. It's going to pull from proven patterns that we know work. It's not going to invent anything fresh because you don't want Claude to try to come up with a good hook, because honestly, it's just not going to work. So if there's a platform that you like, take Instagram, for example, and there are any content creators in your niche that are performing well, start saving their hooks somewhere so Claude can reference them. So it's pretty cool. This is just asking me, do I have a clean screen recording, or should I just pull from the YouTube video? So I'm just going to say, use the YouTube video. And it's asking me if I want the system to create all 3 angles at first or just one angle to do a test run. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to say, let's only do one angle because we only have so much time. So I'll submit these answers. So after it decides the hook, it's then going to write the script. So it's actually going to understand all of the ideas from the core of the video, and it's going to rewrite the script for short form, based again off of proven formats that actually work. After that, it's where the magic really starts to come together. This is the avatar. It's going to use a site called HeyGen where we've created a clone of myself. I'm going to show you how to do that. All I have to do is tell the system where to look for that clone, and it's going to have the clone read the script for me. Next is going to create all of the B-roll, and there are basically 2 ways to do this. One is going to take clips from the YouTube video itself, or if it doesn't feel like the screen capture is enough, it's actually going to generate an AI image to fill that space. It's also going to add the on-screen captions where the word highlights one piece at a time. Step 7 is creating per platform captions. So captions for Instagram, captions for YouTube Shorts, captions for TikTok, captions for LinkedIn. It's going to write all of that for us. Next, it's going to automatically schedule this out to publish to all of your platforms, and it's going to schedule each angle a couple days apart so your audience isn't being hit with the same thing over and over again. So step number 1 is mining the right angles, because we are trying to cut 15 minutes down to 60 seconds. So there are maybe like 4 key moments that you really want to pull from. So the system is going to read the entire video transcript. It's going to create timestamps for every single word. So that way the system knows how to line up all of the graphics. So here's an example of a prompt that you could give to Claude Code. So here's a timestamp transcript of a long form video, and then attach the transcript. You are my short form producer. Read the whole thing and pull the moments that could each carry a standalone short. Ignore the intro and any housekeeping. For each moment, give me the timestamp range, the single idea it makes, and which shape it fits best. Is this a result with a number, a belief it overturns, or a before and after? And then one line on why it should stop a scroll. And then save them to a file so we can build off this from here. Next is creating an outline for the 3 different shorts so that they never compete. So we have the proof angle, a contrarian angle, and the transformation angle. So read the moments file that we just created. We are cutting this one video into 3 distinct shorts that must not feel like the same post 3 times. First, we lead with proof, results led. Open on the outcome and the number, then the proof, and then the mechanism. Because most people care about what the thing does more than they care about how it actually works. For a contrarian video, belief flip, open to the wrong belief everyone holds, then drop the results as the proof that breaks it. And transformation, before or after, open on what the old way costs, then the new world and the result. So for each, give me the 1-line outline of the short and the exact moment from the moments file it is built on. So this is pretty cool. The system just finished writing a script for our video. So Claude Code just built my entire business command center in one sitting, something a dev team would charge you thousands for and take weeks to ship. So the hook, the whole video lives or dies in 1 second. It's probably like the first 3 seconds of a video are the most important piece, but you need actually 3 different hooks. You need the spoken hook, you need the visual hook, and you need the text hook. So what is the avatar saying? What is happening in the screen capture above? And is there some sort of text hook over top of the video? So you can see this video right here that says Claude Code built my entire agentic OS. That is the text hook on screen. The visual hook is going to be this little Claude Code module typing up here. And then I just said Claude Code built my entire business command center while I was at the vet, which is actually true. So like I said, every hook is created from a vault of patterns that have already proven they stop a scroll. So you keep the proven shape and you just swap the variable. So is there a different tool? Is the proof number different? Is the outcome different? So we're taking structures that we know work. Like again, don't do this, do that. We know that works. So we want to take that and just make it relevant to our topic. So for each angle that we created, write the hook. Do not invent a new hook shape, starting from a hook pattern that has already proven it works and swap only the variables. For each angle, give me the spoken hook, so the first line out of my mouth, which must promise a specific payoff without revealing it. Name the tool, so Claude Code or the feature, and then we need that on-screen hook title. So the next thing the system needs to do is it needs to write the script. So it's going to take the long form transcript, again, figure out the best moments and write a full script on it. So write the spoken script for each angle, keep it under 30 seconds. So we have to open with the hook that we already wrote. We need to lead with the result before we actually talk about what the thing does. We need to answer why. So name the pain it removes. Like what is the thing that your audience no longer has to do because they have this thing? Name whatever the feature is specifically, write with like natural pauses the way a person talks. So how do you actually train an AI avatar on yourself? So I just took a screenshot from my video and I came over to AI Studio on Google because I just found that it's really easy to use. And I literally just said, please make the man wearing an orange hoodie, style it like it was shot on a DSLR with shallow depths of field. And I said, I want a higher angle taken with a wide angle lens, but keep the man large in frame. And I want him a little bit more well lit with a warm softbox style glow. The background should be a bit darker and more in shadow with a vibe like a YouTube studio. And then it went ahead and it created this. And this is a pretty good image. This is solid. You can see it's still like me sitting here in this room, but I'm more well lit. The background is dark. I'm in my orange hoodie. Obviously this softbox is here and that's a problem, but you can just bring that into Photoshop and say like, yo, like remove the softbox, or you can tell the model to like take it out of the frame. So I went through this process a couple of different times and the models often don't work like right out the gate. And so just try it a couple of different times until you get something you're happy with. And in the end, this was the look that I was really happy with. I felt like it looked close enough to me. It was realistic enough to pass. It's not 100% perfect, but honestly, it's getting scary good. And as we like to say, this is the worst it's going to ever be. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to come into HeyGen. HeyGen is by far the best site for building AI avatars or digital clones of yourself. It's been around for a while and it's still the industry standard and it's getting better every day. So after you create your account, all you need to do is come into avatars, click plus new avatar to create a brand new avatar. You can either use real footage or a video to create your avatar, or you can create a virtual character with AI, which is basically just image prompting. What you would want to do is click clone a real person. You can see you can actually talk and record a live video via your webcam into the system. It only takes 15 seconds. Or you can come in here and upload any footage. You can actually upload images or videos into the system. I honestly just used an image. I already have my avatar created. It's this one right here. And basically all you need to do for Claude is you just need to give it this avatar look ID and hand this over to Claude You can say, hey, here's my HeyGen avatar. I want you to use this for the system. So Claude actually knows what to do with it. Just come over to the HeyGen developer documentation, copy this link, paste this into Claude. All you have to say is like, hey, here's the API documentation. I need you to figure out how to use my avatar with the ID I just gave you. Next part is the B-roll, which is honestly the hardest part to get right. And personally, I don't feel like I've nailed it 100% yet, but I have a really solid foundation that I can definitely improve on over the next couple of weeks. What we want to do here is we want to let the system know that the long form video is the hero and we should only be generating B-roll if we absolutely must, because generating new clips takes time and is expensive. So the system is going to build the visual plan for each short beat by beat against the script. So it's going to dissect the script and go line by line, moment by moment, to figure out whether it should use B-roll from the long form video or it needs to generate a new image for something that doesn't exist. We definitely want to make sure that we use the screen capture like early and often because that is the hero. There are some times where we actually want to generate multiple clips for a single moment. So if we have like some sort of list, right, we may want to have like a different image generated for every bullet point in that list. So we use screen capture, which is the real product for most of the beats. We use B-roll, which is the conceptual art in our style from the design system that I gave it. So if you wanted to see how I created the design system for all my Instagram carousels, I'll leave a video up here. So this video is done is asking me if I just want to stick to our standard schedule or if I want to schedule this as a trial reel. So I'm just going to go ahead and schedule this as a trial reel. So what the system is going to do is it's going to use a third-party service called Blotato. We can see if we come in here, we have all of my videos scheduled out on all of my different social media platforms. So this just made a 51-second short for me while I was recording this YouTube video. So let's watch it. Claude Code just built my entire business command center in one sitting, something a dev team would charge you thousands for and take weeks to ship. It's an agentic operating system, one dashboard that tracks the latest drops in my industry, my competitors, all my YouTube and social stats, and every active project. So this is pretty awesome. We can scrub through the rest. It's looking pretty good. Like it generated this image of me with my little dachshund, Larry, who's pretty awesome. Just shows off the dashboard, generated all this B-roll to describe dynamic workflows, all of these little call outs here. And all I had to do was give it a link to my YouTube video. This was definitely more of a complex build today. If you want to get access to this skill and all the prompts already built for you, just check the link in the description. If you want to see how I built the AIOS from scratch, just check out this video right here. I'll see you over there.